In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute Santa Hat Advent Ornament. You can pack it with treats, hang it on your tree, and every morning your kids can pick a new one to start enjoying and celebrating the holidays.
Hi, this is Katie, and welcome to the Nodding Perch, where I like to talk and share all things crochet. So you ready? Let's go.
The supplies you will need to make this cute little Santa Hat Advent Ornament is your yarn. I'm going to use I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby. My accent color is going to be white. And then for my main stocking color, I'm going to use this red. The hook size I'm going to use is a 5mm. As you can tell, the yarn calls for, what's that, 5.5mm. But I want my stocking hat to be a little bit tighter and firmer, so that's why I went down hook size. You will need your scissors, of course. You'll want your darning needle or tapestry needle, whatever you like to call it. And of course, last but not least, you do need your treat to fill your advent with. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is make our slip knot. And then we are going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here's my chain of 12. Next, I'm going to do a half double crochet into the second chain from hook. It's 1, 2 in this chain here. Okay, and now we're going to make 9 more half double crochets down your chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and we have the last chain left. We're going to do 3 half double crochets into that last chain. 1. And as I do this, I'm going to start slowly turning the chain because we're going to work on the other side. This is 2, 3. Okay, so now we have the other side of the chain, and we're going to do 9 double crochets down the side. 1, and you can tell that the opposite of the previous chain half double crochets that you worked into. 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. We're going to finish this off by doing 2 into that last chain. 1, 2. And you should have 24 half double crochets around this chain. So let's count first, so the rest of our pattern is not going to be off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, we are good. For the next row, we are going to slip stitch into that first half double crochet. chain 1 and do a half double crochet into that same stitch. And now we're just going to do half double crochets all the way around. So you'll have 24 half double crochets in this row. I'm at 23, and then 24 is going to be my last stitch. I'm going to start it, but I'm not going to finish it because here we're going to change color to the main color of our hat. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the white and get my red yarn. Okay, so I'm going to attach it to my hook. And I'm going to finish the half double crochet by pulling it through. There's our color chain. And you can pull the tail down to tighten it. Okay, in this next round, we are going to slip stitch and chain 1 again into the first half double crochet, but we're going to be working in the back loops. So you're not going to do it here. You're going to do it in that third back loop. I'll show you. And while you do this too, you can always tuck your tails in and crochet over them. But let me show you where I'm going to start at. So we're going to right here. See that? Okay, so slip stitch, chain 1, and then we're going to do our half double crochet. I'm going to tuck these tails in with it and just crochet right over them to help hold them. There's my first half double crochet. And then we're going to do the next one in the back loop with the half double crochet, which is right there. And we're just going to do this all the way around. So you'll have 24 half double crochets into the back loop. I'm going a little slow so you can see where I'm going into. These corners are a little tight, so be careful. You bend over. There's the half double crochet, there's the crotch, there's the third loop. This is 22, 23, and this should be my 24th half double crochet in the back loop. Let's fold it in so we can see. See, look at that little lip on the brim of the hat. Okay, next round, we're going to do our slip stitch in chain 1. Here's our first half double crochet. Let's slip stitch into that. Chain 1. And we're going to do half double crochet around, just like normal, not in the third back loop, just in the regular top of the stitch. So go all the way around, you'll have 24. Two, 23, 24. Okay, before we start our next row, because we're going to start doing our decreases, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and tuck in my tails now. So I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, I'm back from tucking in my tails, and I have right side facing out. You can see the nice little lip of the brim of the stocking hat. And in this row, we are going to start, the next row, we're going to start decreasing our half double, decreasing our rows with our half double crochets. All right, so begin this row. We are going to do the slip stitch and chain 1 into that first half double crochet. And we're going to do our decrease. How I like to do my decrease is, I think it's known as the invisible decrease. So I start my stitch, and instead of putting it all the way through the stitch, I just put my hook into that first loop right there. And then I also put it into the next first loop of the stitch that I am going to attach it to. And then I finish my half double crochet. Pull it through those 2 front loops and finish. And there is my half double crochet decrease. Now we are going to do 10 half double crochets around the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and we are going to do another half double crochet decrease into the next 2 stitches. So yarn over to start our stitch, insert our hook into the front loop of the next stitch, and Then insert your hook into the front loop of the following stitch. Got them both on your hook, yarn over, pull through both of those front loops together, yarn over, finish your stitch. And then we're going to do 10 more down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to slip stitch and chain 1 to start our next row. We're going to do another half double crochet decrease. And now we're going to chain 9 half double crochets down the front half. There's 9. We'll do our decrease here. And then 9 half double crochets to finish this row. Okay, so it should look like this. We're going to slip stitch and chain 1 for the next row. I like to make my slip stitches pretty tight. And chain 1. We're going to do our decrease. And now we are going to do 8 half double crochets. And this is 8. And we're going to do our decrease here. And finish the row with 8 half double crochets. Okay, so this is going to finish the pocket part of our Santa hat. So the next, we're going to be working on the stocking hat flap that comes over the top. We are going to do our slip stitch and chain 1. We're still going to do our decrease. and we're going to do 7 half double crochets. Okay, we're going to end this row with a decrease. Okay, next we are going to chain 1 and turn. We are going to do a decrease in the first 2 stitch here. Then we are going to do 5 half double crochets. And we're going to end this row with a decrease. And now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 7 half double crochets across the top. This is 7. There we go. Chain 1, turn. We're going to do a decrease. Remember, I'm just going through the front loops again. On all my decreases, I go through the front 2 loops of the 2 stitches. Then I'm going to do 3 half double crochets. And end with the decrease. Chain 1, turn, and we are going to do 5 half double crochets across the top. Okay, chain 1, turn. We're going to do a decrease. Half double crochet 1 time, and then another decrease. Chain 1, turn. We're going to do a decrease in the first 2 stitch here, and then 1 half double crochet on the end. Okay, 1 on the end, turn. We're going to do 2 half double crochets. We're almost there. 1, 2. Okay, last row. Chain 1, turn, and do a decrease on those 2 stitches. There you go. I did it. Here's your Santa hat, little stocking flap. All right, so let's cut this off. We're going to fasten this off, and we are going to weave in our tail. Now I do like to put a knot at the end of all my projects because I really like my my things to be secured. And I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, weave it probably towards the middle of the stocking hat flap. About here. Pretty good. Okay, and then I'm just going to weave it back and forth 2 to 3 times in the spot. Make sure it's not too tight. Don't want my project to be puckering. Just going to do 2 times so it's not too bulky. Okay, I'm going to pull it a little bit. We're at the very edge or end. Pull it out so the end tucks in. Okay, then this is the fun part. You can decorate these however you want. On this one I showed you at the beginning, I got a little hole puncher on the cardstock, and I used my little stamp set and for the number, and then I found these cute little what are they called? Holly. That's it, holly, at Hobby Lobby. Here they are. Found these at Hobby Lobby. Just glued them on. I also made this set. I found little numbers at Hobby Lobby as well, along with these bells. Here are these. They do have little, I guess kind of like tape on the back, but I went in and then secured it with fabric glue just to make sure they don't fall off. I don't like it when things fall apart, obviously. So, and then I found this little container of bells. I thought were cute. So you can have fun, design, or put your finishing touches the way that you see fit. I did put a Christmas tree ornament hook on the back of my stocking. When I did that, I went between these 2 rows just to kind of help hold that stocking in that little bend right there. I'm sure if you want, you can put some twine to hold it. Actually, the twine might look really pretty. I might try that next time. Or you can, in between the rows, just create a little chain of yarn too. However you want to do it. But this is my large size too. I don't know if you noticed. This is a little bit larger. This is my regular size. And I also created a smaller size. So I will have all 3 sizes available on my Etsy shop, along with written instructions. So you can print that off and keep that at home in your binder and have access to all 3 sizes. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you at my next video. Please feel free. Leave me any comments with any questions. Make sure you like and subscribe so you are alerted to my next video, which might be a pattern tutorial. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I would love for you to be able to be notified. All right, till next time. See you then.